This beautiful Thursday night. All right, I told you I might not be able to Thursday live. I might go Friday, but you know what? I don't know. I just felt like going live today. So I love ya. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think I'm gonna do a collective reading. I know it's late as fuck. That's why I'm just gonna do like a collective reading and then, do some maybe live readings if everybody's okay with it, okay? All right, let's get started. I'm gonna wait till a couple of people come in here. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys are feeling good. I told y'all Thursdays are my days where I get slapped, but I am conscious enough to do the reading. So, did I have a couple of drinks? Hell the fuck yeah. Had one of those days where Thursdays are my days where like I could do a little bit of drinking. So, Um, yeah, I'm a little litty, but I could still deliver a great message. Okay. Told you I can't do weed. Like I tried, but I cannot smoke while I do readings. I can't I don't have the conscious awareness to do it. But when I drink, I feel like yeah, I don't know. I feel like energized when I drink. So anyways, you already know. All right. Let's see here. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. I'm excited. It's Thursday night. I know right now, like for a lot of people, forecast wise, it's very unpredictable. There's a lot of tornadoes, storms, hurricanes, tsunamis, all of that, right? And so, yeah, um, yeah, which is what we're on the lookout, right? Today there's a tornado. Yesterday there was lightning, storms, all that. Today there's a tornado watch in the shy, but like more towards the suburbs. So we're like, okay, cool. We were worried though because they did cancel the baseball games in our city due to, they didn't nobody wants to get caught in a tornado storm, right? So anyways, mm, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Yes. So tell me, y'all, what do you guys look forward to on the weekend? Like going out, resting? What do you guys look forward to? Spending time with the family, going out to eat. Hey, Renata. Welcome to my channel. Terry, how are you, love? I was thinking about you, Terry. I was like, when is Terry gonna pop up again? Granddaughter. I know who you are, Mo Freeman. Yeah, I know it's Terry. I know who you are, Terry. Hello, welcome, welcome to all the people that are coming in right now. I know Terry's Mo Freeman, you know what I'm saying? So, fucking love you. How are you doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. I hope the weather's treating you well as well. As well. Yeah. So exhausted. What is going on? Remember the last time I gave you that reading and you were going through a lot and you're like, this really resonates? Yeah, I bet you're going through a lot right now. Trying to just kind of go with the flow, right? Hi, welcome. A Fort Life. For life. Sorry, for life. Thank you. I try. I've been wearing a little makeup, trying to look a little bit cute. Trying, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I had my seasons where I didn't want to wear makeup. Like I went like a whole 2 years without wearing makeup, and then recently I'm like, no, I want to wear makeup. So yeah, nothing too extreme, right? Like a little light. Nothing like I'm just wearing like two pieces of the Fenty eyeshadow. Like it's eyeshadow, a cute purplish eyeshadow, and then a very little scribble of her other eyeshadow color, and then just eyeliner, like and foundation, of course. But yeah, I feel good. Uh, Hi. Well, yeah, didn't you say you moved in with your daughter in San Diego? Am I correct? Hi, thank you, 21 Mats. Nats. It's good to see you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to everybody that just joined in. Jocelyn said, yes. Having a while. I haven't seen you in a minute. What the hell? I was wondering where you were gonna pop up in my channel. I love ya. The families here and all even the newcomers, like just know this is a great space, a great community of people. They're very loving and caring, and they just provide that support and knowledge that we may need, because even my viewers here on this channel, the ones that have been with me for a while, they teach me a lot about things. They teach me a lot about myself and where I could be more kind and open minded. So, yeah, the community here is very accepting. I love you, Abby. Northern California, open a house behind my daughter. Okay, so it's behind your daughter. Okay, 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 okay. I get that. I get that. But hopefully your health is feeling like health wise, you're feeling better for Terry. Shout out to Terry. Terry donated decks, like the magical dimensions. That's my favorite deck. The Cali Oracle deck I love. And so just I use the magical dimensions all the time. But today was the one day where I said I'm not gonna use it. So Terry, it's okay. But I love that deck. That is my favorite deck. So thank you for that. I just got out of prison today. Oh shit. We're positive people over here, babe. We're all positive here. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions or just, things you may need guidance on, we're all here for you. Okay. Yeah. This community is lit. So we don't just troll people, but we actually, we're actually very loving and kind. I only troll my trollers and I do it because I love it. I love you. Hello to everybody else. If you guys want to drop your name in the comments or like what city you're from, we can totally chat about that. I'm very interested in knowing where you guys come from, you know, and yeah, I look forward to learning from you guys. Holy snaps. Got a full deck over here, and we're supposed to do a collective reading, but what do you guys think? Should we do a collective reading or should we do a reading like the elements? So, like air, earth, fire, water. Oh shit, Atlanta. Aren't they gonna have the World Cup there? I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the World Cup there, like for when they play in the US. Dude, those tickets were like $700 for those tickets. And I almost went, but I'm like, I almost bought my ticket. I was like, oh shit. But no, I don't know. We'll see. I hope there's no riots or anything like that. It's already starting. Ah, I know, right? I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. My team is Morocco. I know people are like, what the hell? I love Morocco. The last 4 years in the World Cup, they came in third, and their defense was none other. Very great defense, really great players, up and coming. And I think this year they're really going to exceed. They're going to exceed expectations. I hope so. Yeah, I really would like to see them at like second or for them to win. That'd be great. Hi, welcome, Yui. The traffic is horrible. I bet. All right, yeah. Should we get started on the collective reading? Type yes if you guys are ready for the collective reading. Don't get me wrong, we're going to do live readings for everybody as well, but I kind of want to do a little mini collective and then we can transition, or should we start with the live readings first and then collective? What do you guys think? Hi. What do you guys think? Of course, it's for the viewers. So Okay, no answer. All right, let's do the collective reading then. If you guys want any questions answered, we could leave that towards the end. It's not going to take too long, this reading, I feel like, for the collective reading, okay? All right, collective. I waited as much as I could. We're at the 11-minute mark. So, all right, so let's get started. Collective reading. So I put in Turning a New Leaf. That was the title for the reading. Snatchel patch look like. All right, 11. I don't have time for this shit. We're going over a collective reading, okay? No stupid questions at this time. All right, and for Ryan. All right, so we have the world, which is turning a new leaf, right? It almost seems like, I don't know, I feel like you're really excited. You're really excited to just kind of move forward in your life or like experience something that's different or having, not just different experiences, but different type of conversations that are very enlightening or, different perspectives that are going to help you grow. Right. And I know we all say that change is, it's constant and a lot of people aren't used to the change, right? Especially if they feel comfortable. But I feel like this time you're okay. You're embracing the change, which is a great thing. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, though, and the Five of Swords upright. Now, again, this isn't a bad thing, okay? Don't ever think this is a bad thing. It almost seems like instead of grieving like what you've been through, because I feel like you've been through a lot, okay? Like, seriously, you're a fucking warrior because from what I'm getting, this life lesson that you ended up learning was like it took a very long time to get through a process. But the Five of Cups in reverse means like you might have been struggling for a long time to really process your emotions, right? Versus this right here, which is, it almost seems like you are having a better time being, it almost seems like you're trying to play, right? You're being very playful, but in a very mischievous way, very low key energy, low key, like LOKI energy, because there's some satisfaction that comes to you because it's easier to express yourself in that way versus like admitting that there's certain things that you're trying to let go of, but you're trying, but it's just it takes a lot of work, right? And sometimes work is great, but we don't always want to work hard. Sometimes we want to play hard, right? And so, yeah. But then you got the Ten of Cups, though. You think, here's what I'm saying is like sometimes you could judge yourself harshly for, not being able to get to a certain place in your life. But if you weren't really happy with where you're at, you wouldn't be there. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a part of you that really, and again, it's this mischievous side of you, your shadow, right? That enjoys like where you're at. Higher self may be wanting you to like move forward, but there's a part of you that's in love with where you're at and you're accepting of it. And I feel like if you fully accept that this is where you're at, you wouldn't feel so upset that you haven't moved forward. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like there's so many learning lessons that are going on here. And if you feel like you need more time, you need more time. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You move at your pace, at your time when you feel like it. Not with anybody. The universe works around your timing. They're patient for your timing. Their understanding of your experiences when you feel like dealing with it, right? Not the other way around. So don't judge yourself for not being where you think you should be versus this is where you want to be. So let's get let's become more accepting of that, and then there'll be less like feelings of shame or guilt You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as wrong time. It almost seems like you're at the right time. It might have taken you a while to accept that, but I feel like you're accepting that now. Hey, Level Up Dojo, it's good to see you. Yes, I know. I know you were a Level Up Dojo for sure. You will give me $1 for a reading. If you can give me a little bit more, I'll give you an extensive reading. How about that? Yeah, we could do like $5 or something, whatever you get, right? I'll give you an extensive reading. How about that? But right now we're doing a collective reading, so if you wanna, we're not gonna take too long in this reading. All right. Love you, Love Love Dojo. Okay. So we have the Ten of Cups. It came out in reverse again, but again, it's like I feel like somebody here feels like if they don't move faster, they're not gonna get to the Ten of Cups, which how can you move forward to the Ten of Cups if you're still grieving something in the heart space that didn't work out or you can't let go of? How can you fully experience this energy when you're not over it yet? And that's what we're trying to tell you is like a lot of us experience pain and we want to get over it as soon as possible. But do you know how difficult that is? We can't just deal with pain every single day. That takes time. So the universe is saying, like, yes, you're moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a 10. You got two tens on the board, two fives on the board, the world, which is completion, right? You move forward. But again, it's like be mindful of like your timing. They're being paid. Your guys is are being patient with your timing, but are you? And with the Eight of Pentacles, this is what I'm saying. It's like you're so focused on trying to do this the right way. It has to be done this particular way. It has to be done at this time frame. It's like no, drop all of that shit. Drop it. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. No matter how much you want to move through something, a life lesson really quickly, it doesn't work like that. You have to give yourself the space and grace to be able to just go at your timing, your own timing. Of course I am, Tears. I'm always giving you a reading for you. Why do you think you always show up at the right time? Because it's the right reading. Love you, Terry. I'm going through the same thing, so I'm here for you. Love you. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's like look, you got the freaking. This was the Eight of Pentacles, right? Which is working diligently towards the goal, progress, something, right? Change, forward movement. To the Knight of Pentacles, this is really focusing on investing in what it is that you want, taking your time to really, really focus on what it is that you want and then pursuing it, right? But then you got the Knight of Pentacles and then you got the King of Pentacles. So 8 + 2 is a 10. So we got three tens in the deck, right? It means something's over. Three tens is done, finito, right? You know it's the end. But that doesn't mean just like you end something and you start something at the same time. Think about it. You start something, but you're not fully integrated into the new beginning, right? Because you're still grieving what you're leaving behind. But what you're leaving behind takes time, which is why you're slowly releasing what you've known your whole life, right? To into to invest more of that energy into the present moment. That takes time. This isn't like, oh, you fully let go and then you're fully in the present. No, it's at the same time it's happening. So it takes a moment to really process that and grieve and then be accepting of where you're at and where you're going and willing to meet the new version of yourself in the moment. That takes time. So that's what the universe is saying. We've got nothing but time. You may think you don't, but you do. Yes, Abby gone. Wow, thank you, Abby. Like you're doing good with me. Yes, Mo. Love you, Terry. Yeah. How can I? Yeah, this is you. Give yourself the commendations, right? Like you have to be your biggest supporter here. Because if you're not, then you won't care about who supports you because you won't see it. But if you're your biggest supporter, knowing that the universe is your biggest supporter as well, right? But if you say, "Hey, I am my biggest supporter," you'll start to notice how much support is being given to you on a daily basis, which in the past you probably wouldn't have seen because no matter how much somebody loves you or gives you, you can't see that until you do it for yourself. And that's my point. It's like somebody over here is learning self-care, you're learning how to be your biggest supporter, you're learning how to, just be there for yourself in ways that other people have been trying to, but you were never consciously aware of it. And it wasn't your fault, you just weren't there yet, right? People want to love you. People want to be there for you. Um, but you'll start to really, really relate to that when you do that for yourself. And I feel like that's what we're learning this season, right? Love for self, self care, approval, right? Self acceptance, which is love for self. Um, yeah. All right. Does anybody have any questions regarding the reading? Are we like, I feel like a lot of us really related to this. So I know I did. Let me pull from, I'm gonna pull for some other cards. I'm gonna pull from the delusion tarot. Thank you, Abby. I love your support. Every time you're here, you're so supportive. Terry, same thing. When you guys are here, you're very supportive. And I appreciate that, you know, because it reminds me of like that I'm actually saying what I'm supposed to be saying. Cool. We got the Herms. The Wheel of Fortune. What did I tell you earlier? I showed you the Wheel of Fortune is here again. But you see how it's taking time? Like, yeah, you're moving forward, but you don't see it. All you see is you feeling confusion because you're going from one dimension to the other. Going from being the person you were, trying to let it go, but then going back to it, to the new version of you that you're integrating into, and then you go back. Do you see what I'm saying? Or sometimes you'll feel stuck because you're in both places. And that's what you're trying to navigate. And that's why you may be feeling extremely lost, but it's forward movement. It's what we're trying to tell you because I feel like that you care about the results. This is the universe saying that these are the results. Like you wanted confirmation for results. Wheel of Fortune twice on the deck. That's a 10. And yet you still feel like, hey, I'm trying to figure it. You see this? They're trying to figure it out. They only have one little bit of light in the lantern. Everything's cloudy just like it is here. If you realize this, cloudy here, cloudy here. You don't think you're going in the right place, but the universe keeps telling you. They keep telling you. That's why they direct you to readings that you need to hear so that you don't lose your faith. And even if you do, that's okay. But just know that you're going. You may think it's for vain or you've lost yourself, so nothing matters. But that's the whole point. That's part of the process. The universe is saying you're gonna be fully immersed in the new version of yourself. You will. It just takes time. I know Bommy Spirit talked about that one time because I was just so desperate to get to the new, but I couldn't get there. And I spent the whole 5 months crying every day, crying, crying, crying. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And the whole point was, Bommy was like, you're expecting to move so quickly, right? From like, no, it takes time. It takes time. You're still in the new. I mean, you're still in the old, but you're transitioning into the new. And it happens at the same time, right? So, anyways, the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. You're doing amazing. I love you, Abby. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're always so supportive. I love it. Raymond. Hi, the Raven Sarah. Oh my God. Girl, where have you been? Where have you been? All right. Anyways, 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Don't give up. Where you're headed is the right path. And I know the universe tells you this all the time. I know y'all are so connected that you get these confirmations all the fucking time. If anything, your guides and your higher self never leave you alone. You're like me. They don't leave me alone. So I have to kind of escape or run away. Like I can't deal with the pressure, right? We think it's expectations from them, but it's never been that. It's our own expectations of where we're not yet, right? But if we can we can learn to love ourselves and how far we've come in the moment, be proud of ourselves, the process wouldn't be as difficult. The grieving would actually be a little bit simpler, right? To deal with. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is where you're meant to be. This is where you're meant to go. You will look back on this years from now and say, man, I thought this was a difficult process, but this is what I needed to experience so that I can move forward, grow, change, and go down the path that I needed to. Ten of Pentacles. This is weird. This is it. This is what we want, right? It's not just success, but like happiness. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry. Transitioning girl. Yes, the Raven Tarot. Yes, all of us, right? Because we're all trying. I feel like I'm fucking failing 24/7 all the time. And then I get this reading, I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself. The world again. Y'all, we're getting the same cards from different decks. S- Yeah, this is you looking at the world. You're not fully through, right? To the full energy, but you're here. And that's what counts. That's what counts. You're here. Like you're at the crossroads. You're right there. That doesn't mean you're not trying. That doesn't mean it's not easy to change. You know, we go through severe depression, right? They call it spiritual awakening, but it's a sense of depression, feeling lost, feeling like misunderstood, right? In the dark, unable to see, because that's what it is. And you're trying to navigate through that while you're still showing up and doing what you have to do, right? That's not easy. It's never been easy. You get the magician in them. The same cards, look how they're looking. They didn't pull out, I just opened the deck and they came out like this. Right? Interesting. I'll take the fulfillment exactly. Shit. Might as well. I can't like why should we judge ourselves for not being where we think we need to be versus this is where we're at. And the sooner we accept that, the more fun life becomes. The star again, y'all. We're getting the same cards from the other previous decks. We had the star, Wheel of Fortune. What else? The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles came out in this deck, but the World, right? Uh, it's a lot of cards that are repeating themselves, but it's the point. It's point of the message. Is you're hoping that one day you're hoping that you made the right decision or that you're on the right path even if you don't know where you're going, even with you're lacking faith, but your guides are constantly telling you that you're on the right path. Like you're hoping that this is going to pay off one day, and it will. I mean, think about it. Look back at your first time going through your first spiritual awakening. That wasn't easy. That was the first time you did it. There was no proof that anything would work out for you, and yet you stuck around. Why? Because there was a part of you that realized you couldn't go back. You couldn't. Once you go through that awakening, you don't go back. And you pull through. Same thing with this stage, right? You can't really go back. You can't. You know too much. You've changed too much. But that doesn't mean you don't get to grieve your past or what you're like overcoming, right? And so there's this hope that you're gonna make it through and you're hoping that there's enough, with the yellow, confidence, that you can gain the confidence that you need to believe on this journey that you're on. But you don't even need the confidence. I'm just being honest with you. When you really listen to what your guides or your higher self are saying, God, you know that what I'm saying is exactly what they've been telling you this whole time. Is it not? I think it has been. Anyways, I think we pretty much went through the same reading over and over. So that was a collective reading. Now we're going to transition into live reading. So if anybody has a question, drop them down in the chat. I'll read for you. But if you want an extensive reading, just donate. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, whatever is, donate, and I will do a reading for you, okay? And y'all know I get deep into the reading. Like, I will give you a real reading. Y'all know how in depth I get with the reading. So, all right. If y'all don't want to, thank you. You're welcome. We could do a quick, um, we could do free readings, but if you want something in depth, you can pay for it, okay? You're wonderful. Thank you. Does anybody have a question? Any question? Maybe you want like an overview real quick? Thank you. Y'all are wonderful too. Without y'all, what's the point, right? What's the point of me reading if you guys aren't there? Without you guys, what's the point, you know? You guys are the point. This is why I do what I do. I love that there's people that relate, and we build a safe community where we could really express ourselves, really be ourselves when, we could be around situations where we don't feel 100% like who we are, right? So it's not like a lot of us could talk about this shit at our regular jobs or like wherever you go, right? Where's the lunch break? Lunch break. When is the lunch break? Oh no, it's like 10:25. I'm in Chicago. So right now it's 10:25 p.m. like nighttime. But I was working earlier and then I had a couple drinks because Thursdays are the days that I drink, and I tell y'all right away, like if I'm going live on Thursdays, just know I'm a little tipsy. But yeah. Anyways, does anybody have a question? Do you want an overview or have a question about like anything? Drunk Thirsty Thursdays. Where are you from, Abby? I know you're from the US. I know you told me that before, right? West Coast or East Coast? I'm trying to remember. All of my viewers are like either West, most of them are West Coast, which I relate to a lot. And the other ones are from Midwest or the East Coast. That's like the ones I most resonate with, or that resonate with me, right? So yeah, I met a lot of great people. Central Coast. Oh, where at? Where at? Where at in Central Coast? You mean Midwest or what's Central like? I'm trying to think where that's at. I had to run out. Hey Terry, put the chicken in the coop. I'm back. Hey, chicken for dinner. Yeah. Yeah. So for example, like Cali, like that's the people, or Arizona, the people are really like are drawn to me, but that's because I love that energy, that environment. I also love Miami, my New York. I don't get a lot of New York people, but I'll guess mostly like Midwest, like Minnesota, stuff like that, Indiana. Deep South. Hey, Deep South. Where at in the South? Okay, so you might be the first one. Where? ATL, right? You said Atlanta? You said Atlanta. Get married to Krishna, the person I'm in a relationship with. I feel like you asked me this question before. Sing. All right, we're doing live readings. So if y'all want to ask some questions, go ahead. Krishna asked first. Oh, mean sing. Sing asked first. All right, well, I get married to Krishna, the person you're like, eh. Terry, I got you right now. Reading time. All right, Terry, I'm gonna go a little more in depth with your reading. Look for what's his name? Sing. Hi, Jason. It's good to see you. All right, so saying, yeah, look at the dress, the wedding dress. Dude, that's my wedding card right here. They get married. Okay, okay, your bride. All right, let me pull one more card and then we'll see, okay? If you guys want more of an extensive reading, donate right now and I'm gonna go through it, okay? Terry, you're next, so I got you, okay? So if there's any specific question, put it on the chat or just like if you want an overview, let me know. Congrats, Sing. I know, right? Hold on, I'll pull one more card. I'll pull one more card. Oh, congratulations to the lovebirds. It just so happens that when it's rare when I get that. Most people don't get that. You got the fucking wedding card. Like it's not the wedding card, but I see it as a wedding card. You see the gown with the pearls and the veil. Like I don't know. It looks like a wedding gown to me. I could be wrong. Oh, the lovers. The lovers. Oh, y'all gonna get married. I'm gonna cry. Sing. Sing, are you there? Make sure you're there. Good being here. Thank you. Wait, but you got a tower. Hold on. I wanna draw in what is this tower? Hold on. Y'all gonna get married, don't get me wrong, but there's something here. Hold on, I gotta pull on that. I mean I don't need to, but I wanna. Okay? All right. What? Okay, there's a desire that you have. It almost seems like, okay, yeah, you want to get married to her, but okay, I want you to be mindful. Okay, Sing. Are you still here? Sing. Let me know. Shuffling skills. Like, hell, girl. I can't shuffle like that. Only when I'm gambling. Playing poker. All right, Sing. Sing. Are you still here? Type yes. Oh, yeah, he said yeah. Okay. So there's something here about desire with the tower. Okay. Okay. All right. Do I feel like you're the one? And again, please, I'm telling you this because I care about you enough to give you advice that's going to help you out, right? In the long run. Try not to be the person that's pressuring because I feel like, yeah, you want to get married, but I feel like there's still more things that you want to accomplish with your partner. So, but take your time. There is no rush. This partner is more than willing to get there with you. But if you feel resistance, when people feel resistance, they want to push harder. They want to push harder. When somebody's meeting you with resistance is because they need time to figure things out. That doesn't mean they're going to leave you. It just means they need to be prepared. It has nothing against you. They need to figure it out for themselves that this is what they need. So my advice is, yes, you have these desires to start a family or do what you need to do. Give this person time. They're on board with you. You guys are going to get married. Just take it slow. Okay? Unless if this is the other person, but I feel like it's you that's putting on that pressure. And that might actually trigger a like a pushback. That doesn't mean she's gonna leave you or they're gonna leave you. It's just take it slow. Just because they say no now doesn't mean that they're gonna say no later. It's just they need time. And if they've been telling you that, I would highly advise you to listen because I'm the same way. I don't want to be rushed to do what I don't want to do, right? Um, that doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means, yeah. Hey, oh shit, Rich the fish came in. Okay, cool. All right, so that was for Terry. You're next. Does anybody have any questions? We're doing live readings here. Um, and if you want an extensive reading, just donate on the board, okay? Good being here. Thank you. I'm glad, Jason. This is day two. Haha, I told you I don't play that. I don't play that. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna get it done. But I love like just holding myself accountable because if I didn't, I wouldn't fucking have shown up 3 times this week. I wouldn't have. I would not have. So I'm gonna try to do another live reading, but on Sunday on TikTok. Because I know I haven't fucking I'm gonna have to do a pre-recorded because they're not letting me do lives. They took down my TikTok because I wasn't uploading enough. All right, anyways, Terry, are you here? Please type yes. You're welcome, Sing. All right, Terry, are you still here? Are you still here, Terry? Thank you. Even though I said I wouldn't go live on Thursdays, because those are my nights where I just be chilling. You know, we call them Thirsty Thursdays. Let stop. I was supposed to go live on Friday, but I'm like, on Thursdays I just want to go live. I don't know. It be lit, be lit. Okay. All right. Terry, are you here? Please respond. Okay, cool. Hi, Terry Bear. This is so interesting. I'm getting a lot of sword energy, okay? Like King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords, with the Six of Cups. I'm gonna pull one more card here. I have to pull one more card. This is giving me hot and cold because you know how you see the fire and then the air? It's giving me hot and cold energy. Like, you know when to shift into which, or you do that very often depending on the person and what they like, how they make you feel. Six of Cups is you're balancing that. It's like not being too hot, not being too cold, right? With the Nine of Swords, though, it's just like, I feel like you're struggling. Maybe you may be feeling like people don't understand you, or it almost seems like you're judging the way you come off to people, which again, we are our harshest critics. So yeah, don't judge yourself so harshly. It almost seems like you're trying to figure out who you are right now, and that takes time. You're transitioning, right? That's why it may feel like you're one day you may be feeling like welcoming, loving, hot, and then cold, like you don't want to be around anybody. You need your distance. And it depends on who's around you. I feel like certain people bring that energy out of you. So if they're telling you that you're different some days or not, it really doesn't matter. Right now, you're trying to figure out who you are or what you're going through, and that's all that matters. If people really love you, you don't even need to explain anything to them. You just tell them, I need my space, or I don't like when you do that, and they would respect it. And if they don't, then, you know, which happens a lot, actually. People cross boundaries all of the time, especially if they're used to crossing your boundaries. Anyways, that's besides the point. You got the Queen of Wands. That's what I'm saying. It's like this energy, terror. I'm seeing the lions, right? Again, it's trying to figure out meeting yourself in the middle, right? Like there's a card here. I'm not sure if I really. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Indecisiveness. What did I tell you about the hot and cold? Trying to juggle both without like feeling that you're going insane, or somebody's telling you that you're like if they're trying to make you feel like you're bipolar or whatever, it's not that. It's just right now you're literally trying to deal with balancing both of those energies, but I feel like it's the people that you're around that you notice bring that out of you, these certain characters, and I think that that's what's causing you to feel like it's you. I can't really say it's 100% you. I really think you're trying to navigate through it, right? One end of the spectrum to the other. Like if one end of the spectrum doesn't work, being too social, being too attached, giving, people crossing your boundaries, then you go to the other side, which is I want to be left alone. Don't bother me. that energy, and you want to be a little bit more here. But you're working through that. Yeah, and I feel like right now you don't know what it is that you want, but you're working through that. You're still the Queen of Wands. You're very likable. People love you, girl. People love you. They respect you. They know your strength, how strong you are, and that's why they always seek your guidance. Whether you think so or not, that people really seek your guidance. So I hope you understand that. Hi, Randy. Hey. Yes, Terry, I'm glad you're relating. If anybody has any questions, drop them down in the chat. Just got to read a little bit more for Terry. I love Terry. She's the best. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's a transition, but you're doing it. You're working through it. So, yeah. With the Ace of Wands, yeah, you're fucking what you say goes. So I want you to see it this way, okay? I'm gonna tell you the tea, okay? The tea. You could be used to doing like a lot for people, giving everything you have for people, but people respect you so much that even if you tell them no, they won't stop hanging around you. And it's not because of what you do for people, it's your influence around them. It's your wisdom, whether you think you have it or not. You have a lot of power. Like people see you for who you are. But I think some part of you still doesn't see yourself as who you are, which is why you're more than willing to think, hey, if I give, if I'm a assistance, if I'm helping or protecting, then people see my worth. It was never about that, love. People loved you just because of who you were energetically. And the minute you see that, that's the minute where you're gonna hold up boundaries and not cave in. Like your boundaries are gonna be firm and people will still be want to be around you. They just know they can't cross the boundaries. And if they really love you, they would respect that. And if they don't, you can walk away for a day, two, whatever, or maybe leave them behind. It's up to you. But if it's family, yeah, I know you're probably gonna want to work it out with them, but stand firm on your boundaries, okay? Eight of Cups, yeah. You're sad because you think this is about you. This is your internal stuff. You got to see what you really offer. I don't think you do. And that's sometimes we don't see our own power. And honey, you're full of power. Okay? People don't like you just because of what you can do for them, it's because of who you are. Okay? Once you understand that, it'll be easier to say no to people and actually like stick to it. The daughter is a little bit edgy and it's hard to be around her. Yeah. And you tell her no. And you fucking tell her no, and she better not fucking cry. And she will cry because you're her daughter. She'll be like, "Oh, you're my mom. You're supposed to this." Mm-mm. You tell her no, and if she doesn't respect that, you walk away. You choose you first. I know it's hard to say that because you're her mom, but if she's used to crossing boundaries or taking stuff out, and girl, you walk away. Okay, till they learn to respect you because you're worth that much. I respected my mama. I had to. I just wanted to. Anyways. All right, that was for Terry. Who's next? Who is next? Who's ready to drop? Who's ready for the reading? I hope you resonated, Terry. I'm pretty sure you do because we all go. I feel like this group is in the same like wavelength. All right, who's next? Anybody wants to ask a question? No? Let me know. We can drop it in the chat. Wow, where did everybody go? Everybody had questions and then they were gone. Dang. Okay, well, maybe because it's late already. Oh, yeah, it's like 11. 11 p.m. You're welcome, Terry. Much love. You know I love you. Every time I see you, or the family, right? Like India and what's the other girl's name? Sister Sai. Sai. I know you remember the groups. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit edgy. Yeah, I know. So don't be around her. Don't be around her. Take your time. You do what you want to do, okay? You're a whole person. Dude, I had to verify. Have a good night. I had to verify what? The reading? You missed the whole reading, Jay. You want me to pull on your energy for like 2 minutes? Just type yes because I don't know if you left or not. Jay missed the whole reading. I only did a collective reading, so I think it's like 11 minutes at the 11-minute mark. And at 31, I started doing live readings. And he's like, yes, that's great. To love live readings for the family, your fams, your fams. Anybody else wants to drop a question? Oh, you got the King of Swords. Look at that. Oh, who are you displeased with this week? Oh my God, you're displeased with somebody this week. Too many cards. I'm just gonna draw more. It was too many that came out. So, oh, you're displeased with somebody here. Oh, you're not happy. You're upset with somebody here, and I feel like you're gonna have a couple of words with this person and tell them the truth. But it's coming out of like a place where you're not happy. So I would take a second to breathe through that. So if you feel really angered by someone this week, or if you have been, take your time. Don't tell them anything yet. Sleep on it for 24 hours before you take action. Oh, yeah, because this person, I feel like it's another person you know. It could be a friend. I'm getting it's a friend. This person might be a little too afraid with like your delivery, right? I'm not saying like because you're in this Queen of Swords energy, or is this somebody else and you're the like how scary this person looks. And then this person is somebody's like they're not happy. Even the chair isn't happy, right? They're not happy. So it's like somebody's either gonna have words with you or you're gonna have words with somebody, and just be mindful that this person is not they're kind of terrified of you or you're terrified of them. And so just be mindful of like how you deliver this news or your truth. You can still deliver truth, but I would say try to use I feel like, not you did this or you did this. Like keep the you out of it. Say I feel like I was, this. I'm feeling this way because of what you did, right? But my bad for being late. Oh, it's okay. I'm getting like so many freaking YouTube notifications. I don't even. Anyways, good night. Oh, good night, Terry. Love you. I can't wait to see you. I might go live on Sunday on TikTok or YouTube. We'll see. Yeah. So, but yeah. So, Jay, I don't know if you're mad at someone or somebody's mad at you. Oh, somebody here's not happy. They're like, oh shit, I'm about to get yelled at. Someone's about to go off on me. It almost seems like it's a friendship relationship. Whatever this is, once the Queen of Swords and once the Knight of Wands, they're fucking terrified. They're like, oh shit. It's like you know how like somebody says we need to talk, yeah, and you're like, oh shit, or they're like, oh shit, right? Like, ah, this is not good. All right, let's see what else. I'm gonna pull one more card. Oh, oh yeah, okay, this is what they're gonna talk to you about. It's the Six of Pentacles. Oh yeah, somebody feels like either you feel like they're not giving enough or they feel like you're not giving enough. And they're gonna check you for that or you're gonna check them. And it's in reverse, so you know it's not gonna be a good conversation. I don't mean to scare you, but oh, someone's ready to fucking cut you. I don't know if you're ready to cut somebody off or somebody's cutting you off. Oh yeah, they're fucking pissed. Okay, they're pissed. So I think you already know who this is. Otherwise, you wouldn't. And if you don't see it coming, I'm telling you right now, honey, you better, I don't know, figure it out because this conversation it will be had. They will be heard, or they're gonna hear you. Okay? Look at this motherfucker. They're pissed, ready to go with the fucking sword. Okay? It's a page of swords, but they're still their delivery may be a little rough. I'm trying to remember to keep cool there. This oh shit, you're mad at somebody? Oh, good luck to you. Keep us staying on all night long. Hell no. Hell no, I don't got time for that. I went live like an hour ago. So if y'all keep me up, yeah, yeah, you ask some questions, whatever. But okay, well, if you want to ask a question, Randy, you can. All right, so I guess Jay, you know who I'm talking. Okay, cool. If you resonated, you already know. Oh shit, you trying to? Oh, who you mad at? Who you mad at? Let me stop. Let me not. Let me not inquire. It's none of my business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You mad? You're about to be heard. So just remember the difference between suppression and feel like maybe writing or journaling your feelings. And don't hold it in because the longer you hold it in and suppress it, then you're good. That's why you're ready to like chop somebody's head off, right? So just write it down, and once you feel like you're ready to discuss it, do it. But just keep in mind, this person's afraid of you. Okay, they're afraid of you because you know how air signs can be very their words hurt, right? Especially when they're pissed. So just be mindful. Yeah, we want to keep you up. Oh shit. Okay, well, ask a question, Randy. I don't know if I want to be up all night, but unless if y'all donating, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's play. Y'all gotta ask a question for free, but if y'all want more detail, y'all gotta donate, okay? And y'all know I'm gonna give you full detail, okay? All right, who's next? Bird for the birds. Shay, I'm an Aquarius. I get you. I get you. I'm the same way. So sometimes I gotta like literally go home, take a breather, and then talk to people because I know I can come off harsh. So then I would rather be in my emotions because at least I'm being honest about how I feel without being so cold about it, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, good night. Have a good one. Well, I won the lottery. You asked me that shit last time. Randy, what's going on with you? You got the fucking Eight of Wands with the Magician. Holy shit. You might actually win some money. You have to say, this is how you know how to bring in manifestations at the speed of light, right? Because I know I can, right? And it took years, but I'd be like, oh, I want money. Or like whenever I spend money, oh, the money gets replenished. And I'll just drop like $200, like paying bills or buying what I need to. And I'm like, the money will get replaced. And if I let it go and not worry, the money gets replaced some way, somehow. And that's how I know, like, I can manifest, right? Or money comes to me. I'm like, oh yeah, 888, money comes to me all the time. And all I see is 888. I'm getting paid like money from nowhere, right? My readings or, whatever. And so um you will get some money through the lottery. I think you need to work a little bit more. Actually, you have a lot of confidence, Randy. So you have a lot of confidence. You're getting communication though. I feel like you need to have your options open though, because this is deeper than the lottery. There's something here about like, if you've been feeling bored, like, tell the universe you're ready for the next big thing. You want something new, you want something different, and the universe is going to comply because you want it. You're in the energy, you're equipped to handle whatever it is that comes your way. And with the Emperor energy, ooh, that's the problem with you, okay? Like, you get what you want, but the problem is that you're very comfortable where you're at because you already do well, right? Whether you think so or not, you already do well. This Emperor energy, you're very strategic, but at the end of the day, if you really want more, you got to get out of your comfort zone. The opportunity will come, you're ready, but If you really are, just say, "Hey, I'm ready for something not new. What's next?" That is going to require you to get out of your comfort zone, but you're more than equipped to handle it. So even if you doubt yourself for a second, just remember my words. And this is coming from universal energy, right? Like you were always meant to upgrade at this point. That's why you're feeling bored. Otherwise, you wouldn't. It's time for something else. It's time to learn something else. It's time to manifest bigger things that like you could have been manifesting, but you've just kind of been like, we'll see, we'll see. Do I have the time? Do I want to invest? Right? Yeah, it's time. Hey, yeah, Shaw, you can ask. Hi, Aquarius, Aquarius, love live. Yeah, Aquarius. All right, so that was for Randy. Hopefully that makes sense. Who's next? Who has a shot? Shot? You want to ask a question? Go ahead. What do you see coming financially for me? Okay. For Utalon, two Aquarius, Aquarius. Do you have a question? Drop it on the chat. Okay. If you guys want to go in depth to the reading, you can donate right here and there. Or if you want to do a private reading, we're doing $20 for a 30-minute session. Yes, $30 for a 20-minute session. If you want to do a 15-minute session, we'll do it for $10. Okay. If you want to do a 60-minute session, $45. Okay. We're hooking it up this month. All right, Shah, what is coming? Ooh, Shah. Shah is gonna be a good month for you. You're lit though. Hey, I am. Was it true or not? I be telling y'all. I don't doubt. I doubt my powers, but they don't. They don't. They never did. They always told me I was meant to win doing tarot, and I finally believe them because they always told me, "Don't give up, don't give up." Doing this shit for 6 months, I wasn't making any money, and then eventually, I just started fucking I built it for 6 months. I didn't quit. I would like go to bed at night thinking if this was going to pay off. And I just had these doubts like it's not going to pay off. It's not going to pay off. But I kept thinking, I kept telling myself, God said we're going to win. God said we're going to win. God said we're going to win. And every single day I believed that. And that's when it had started happening. So, anyways, all right, for Shaw, Ace of Pentacles, honey. Okay, for four, Otto, I got you. You're next. I'm gonna go for Shah. Hey, DJ Kodo, thank you. Do you see coming financials with me? Ace of Pentacles. It's here. I feel like you keep getting opportunities and all right, you want me to keep it real, Shah? Type yes right now so I know you're here. Shah, type yes. We're gonna keep it 100. 100. Okay, 100. Okay. Opportunities keep coming to you, but you keep saying no because you're happy where you're at. It's like you think these opportunities that are coming to you are not enough or they're not good enough or they don't have enough financial impact, but the universe keeps bringing opportunities and you keep saying no. So it's like you're asking for opportunities, but you're asking for opportunities that you think you're going to like, you think are benefiting you. But if the universe is saying, take this opportunity, there's something here for you, they mean that. But you're so content with where you're at and you focus on what you have or what you're building that you may see these opportunities and say, it's not enough. It's not enough money. I don't want to do that. I'd have to start over. But you asked for a new opportunity. So it's time for you to uncross these arms here and embrace it. It's like the universe can bring all these opportunities for you, but if you're not saying yes, why are they going to keep doing it? If they know you're just going to say no, they might as well give it to somebody else. 100% like, hey, thank you, Randy. All right, who's next? And if you want to go a little deeper into that, Shaw, we can. You can donate, and we can get deeper into that. All right, for Autolone? I don't know, two. Type yes if you're ready for the reading. That's if you haven't left. Hi, Chelsea. Oh my God. My love. How are you? Okay. Auto. Who you got what's the question? You said love life? All right, I'm gonna pull two cards for you, okay? Because I pulled one already. Oh, interesting. I don't see love here, as in, okay, I know you say you want love, but I'm getting here that like you're offering all these opportunities to people, but I don't necessarily know because this is you here in the same card. This is the three of cups, right? Three of cups. No, three of pentacles. So is my point that you're offering a pentacle. This is you offering a pentacle to these individuals, but you see this person's face. It's my point. It's like you have such a big heart and you're really putting yourself out there, but I feel like you're putting yourself out there with individuals that don't really, they're not as open as you are. You see how I'm saying? Like, I'm the same way, right? I'm an open individual, but then it's like I open up my heart and give my love to the wrong people that will never see what I have to offer. So they make me feel bad about myself, or they make me the enemy, or they sabotage me, or they say no to me, only to realize that like these aren't the people. These are not your people. So I think right now the universe is kind of saying like, yes, you want love, but be mindful of who you're giving your love to. Are these people reciprocating that? Or do you always feel yourself like you're still a misfit and you don't belong? That when you want to do something or you make an opinion, you're overlooked at every single time. You see what I'm saying? My sister from another miss that. Hey, Josie. Fucking love. That's love right there. That's my girl. I love y'all. I'm so glad I get to see fam, the fam. Yeah. Yeah, universe is saying like right now, just focus on you because I'm not. I know you want people to love you, or you're coming at it the right way, but I feel like a lot of this love that you're giving out is really because you're hoping that somebody can match that energy and love you in the way that you feel you need to be needed or loved. But the people you are around, I think this is a lesson for a reason. They can't love you in that way. You're trying to force love into people that are not, they can never see you in that capacity, or they can never love you at that capacity because they're not able to. It's not personal, they just cannot. And so I feel like the universe is saying work on yourself, work on you right now. M- Build your own self-love and acceptance so that eventually you'll vibrate to the people that can see you for what you're worth. And that's only after you're fully invested in what you can offer yourself, right? This is a lesson that we're all going through, so trust me, I'm going through that same lesson, okay? Love you too, Josie. You have a question that you want to ask her? Hi, Brividero. Okay, cool. Hopefully that was a good reading. You enjoyed it. If not, All right, who's next? Ask some questions. We're doing live readings right now. Yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you want an in-depth reading, you can donate for more. Where your man at? Dame Delilah. What's Yellow Woman to you? What's Yellow Woman? Do you love weights? What's Yellow Woman? You coming in here like you could think you could fucking snatch me up, Dame. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You're welcome. For Auto, you keep listening, you keep hearing the same message. That's the point. You're not gonna hear any other message until you start facing the healing that you need to in order for you to move forward. But you'll get there. You'll eventually vibrate to that frequency that where you'll meet the right people that see you for who you are, your worth. I could. I'm him for real. Yeah, well, you come in here all headstrong. When you come in here with that type of force, it means you actually don't have enough confidence within yourself. True strength is in gentleness, darling. First of all, I don't just jump into relationships. Yeah, you just low key said where my man at. So what you talking about? Why you care where my man at if you exactly skirt? Learn my lesson. No, you didn't. You didn't learn your fucking lesson. Trust me, you didn't. You haven't learned shit. You're progressing, but you haven't learned that lesson yet. Anyways, who's next? Who has a question to ask? What that mean though? I just wanted to know if you had one. The fuck do you care? Your average dollar. Exactly. Thank you, Josie. Like he don't get it. He has never been in my life, motherfucker. Like we're not about that. We go hard here. We're real here, like real vulnerable. That's true strength. Not just like how I present myself, how I don't know. It's really digging deep inside. Yeah, yeah. So what? Ain't nothing wrong with average. See, just don't get it. You don't get it. Anyways, does anybody have a question? Josie, do you want to ask a question, love? May I ask? Yes. Biridero or biri. I'm sorry, Birdie EXO. I'm so sorry. Yeah, ask your question. In your eyes, I'm average, and in another woman's eyes, I'm not. Okay, so, but you don't jump into relationships, so how would you know that? It takes time to get to know somebody. It takes time for somebody to get to know you. So you can't judge them from making assumptions. They don't know you. Me in real life, going off pictures. Can't even see your fucking picture. That's how blind I am. So I'm not judging you based off your looks. I'm judging you based on what you're typing. I could read you. We're not here for that. Yeah. All right, who's next? Have a more class guy. You don't get it. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to your friend. Don't talk to her like that. She's been around for a long time. Okay, that's family. That's my friend. Josie, she has the same name as me. Okay? So skirt. She said I was average. That means she probably looked at my pictures. No, she's probably going out for what you're saying. Talk to her like what? Don't disrespect her. Don't disrespect her. I will fucking read you for filth. Don't ever disrespect my fucking viewers ever. All right, then get the fuck out of here. I don't want you in my fucking life. All right, get out. You're not welcomed here. You're not real enough. Who's next? My name is Birdie. Oh yes, Birdie. Sorry about that. Additional, you wish, dude. Exactly. Thinks he's gonna fucking tell us. Nah. All right, Birdie. Let's see. My name is Birdie. Anything I should know? Okay. Oh, Birdie, what? Okay, you know what? I had a couple cards drawn out. I'm gonna put everything back. I don't know. These are the cards. I'm gonna draw a couple more, okay? For Birdie. Yeah, whatever. You still talking? Get out. We don't want this shit. We're not here for that shit. We're here to read and go through some shit. Oh, yeah, this reading is for you. Okay, Birdie. Okay, 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 okay. Somebody's apologetic here. I don't know if it's you or significant other, or family member. This here, one here is the Knight of Cups. They're apologetic. They're bringing a cup of an offer of like apology, and this one over here is sad. I think somebody made someone sad. I don't know if it's you that made someone sad or someone made you sad, but it almost seems like someone knows they fucked up and made somebody really upset, so they're on their way to apologize or make an offer. I think somebody manipulated someone or persuaded someone to to I think somebody convinced you or they convinced them that you're not the right person, or that you're not a trustworthy, or they're not trustworthy. And somebody convinced there's a third party here, a person, they're not, they knew, they were like, they tried to, it's one of those people that, like, I don't want to call them haters, but I feel like they're a hater. So you could have a hater in your vicinity, or they could have a hater in their vicinity, and they told either you or the other person, this could be family, it may not even be a relationship. They told you or they told them that you weren't serious, or that, I don't know, they made the other person look, they were making them look in a negative light. So it almost seems like their words creeped into your head or to the other person's head. And so then they started like believing it, and they fucked up. One of you two fucked up. And now the other person's really sad because they were actually being genuine. They were actually being genuine, or maybe you were being genuine and they didn't see that, but they see it now. They see it now, so you're either gonna apologize or they're gonna apologize to you. Because they see you were actually not on bullshit, but it was this person who was trying to get the best out of you or them. They have their own like motives as to why they were doing that. But because this person is close to you or them, one of you guys listened to somebody that was a clear fucking hater. And they're never gonna admit that they were. They're never gonna admit that they would try to sabotage or lie or manipulate. They're not that type of person to admit it. So, okay. For Birdie, thank you, no worries. Or I don't know. Does that make sense, Birdie? Maybe you're not realizing yet. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like, yeah, somebody here's sorry. Yeah. Someone's gonna make a bold gesture here, whether that's you to them to you, letting you know that they see you, they appreciate you, and they're just, that's a real apology, I'm telling you. They feel you. That's why it's a real apology, because it's coming from the heart space. They really know they messed up, or you know you messed up. And if this hasn't happened yet, trust me, when it happens, you're gonna message, comment in here like, yeah, this shit happens. Make sure you comment on this live when that shit happens. Let me know. Because people don't get back to me till like, sometimes the readings are like a whole week, 3 weeks later, and they'll come back to me, even a month later, they'll come back to me like, oh my God, you predicted this. I didn't see this coming. And then it happens all the time. All the time. I know what you're talking about. I feel like you already did. That's what I'm saying. All right, all right, all right. Josie, do you have a question or no? I know she does. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's already on their way to make the apology. So you either gotta apologize, but you mean it, or they're apologizing, but they mean it. You know they mean it by the way they show up. You'll feel their heart, or they'll feel your heart. And the way you like, it's like the gesture that you make. Yeah, yeah, it's a grand gesture. It's a grand gesture. And one of you guys is gonna feel like, okay, they see me. Well, I think they're gonna forgive you because they really like you. Yeah, they were hurt by how you or they did that to you. Or like how, I'm sorry, whether the way you treated them or they treated you. Somebody's hurt here. Oh, I'm getting somebody just wanting to be seen by the other partner or friend or whatever this is. And the other person felt like they were like literally getting scraps from the other person. Do you see what I'm saying? Like one person was giving genuine like energy, genuinely were there, and the other person was like not seeing that, so therefore they were giving them like the very little minimum attention, minimum energy. And then they're going to realize, once they do the internal work, one of you two is going to realize that they fucked up. they're gonna see, oh shit, this person really was on my corner. This person really had my back. This person really was giving, not expecting anything in return. And then somebody's gonna really because they're gonna feel that, right? And so the only reason you see it is because somebody did the shadow work, the internal work to see that. Otherwise, you would never have seen that. So there is, you guys will make up and be friends again or whatever, lovers, whatever the relationship entails. Question: what's happening with my youngest into the next week? Okay. Is he who, your son? Oh, I know you had me read on their energy last time. Oh, Josie, I love it. This gives me you. Already know this is you. King of Wands, right? It's like you see your child struggling, don't know how to move forward, and this is you like trying to get up from your chair, like, I can help you, I can save it, I can fix it. But there's a part of you that wants to do that because that's the mom in you. But the universe is saying, uh-uh. They need to figure it out on their own. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling like they're misunderstood. They're not getting it, struggling, can't find their way. And you, so with the King of Wands as a master, right? They're a teacher. They want to help them. They want to show them what's best for their other people's interests. But at the end of the day, I think you learn the hard way that you can't intervene. I feel like you understand that. You learned that lesson, right? You can't intervene into somebody's life because you can have the best intentions. That doesn't mean they're going to receive it that way, right? That you might actually push your kid away, even because right now they're trying to figure it out. Later on, they'll come back around and say, oh my God, thank you. You were only trying to help me. I wish I would have listened to you, but not right now. Just say, yeah. All right. So they're struggling for a minute. They're going to be struggling for a minute. Okay. I'm just being honest. But even though you want to get up and fix it, oh, I love how worried you are. You're like really like you're there, right? And they know that. Mm. I think I think they're learning what it is to really invest and put in all this effort and not get anything in return, but they're learning the lesson of patience. They're doubtful right now because they're wondering like, is the path they're on or what they're investing on, is it gonna be worthwhile? It is. But you know how the younger you are, the more impatient you are, right? The less patient you are. Yeah. And there's also a lot of distractions. Your child thinks, your kid thinks, yeah, they have a lot of options, but they don't. This is just the 7 of cups. That's really distractions. And so they're having a hard time figuring out whether that's the right thing or not. So they might be distracted for a minute, but eventually they're going to realize none of these options are for them and they're going to be able to move forward. Does that make sense? Ah, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you already know how that goes. You know this, you know that. You can try to tell them, but as you see, it doesn't work. It actually backfires. So, um, I think don't tell them anything. Just say no matter what, you'll support them. And then they'll seek your guidance. I know it's hard to sit to believe that, but the more you let them explore it on their own, the more they'll feel confident that they can ask you for your wisdom and guidance because they know you're not gonna judge them or force them to do or tell them what to do. Right? They could think it could be critical or judgmental, but really you're not. You're just helping them. But to them, they may see it that way. All right. Anything else? I think I see it. Yeah, I know that it's hard, man. If I were him out, I'd be like, hey, hey, don't do that. Like, yeah. Give them time. They're trying to figure it out. They might be feeling a little depressed or trying to like feel. They might feel lost. Like they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. But that's part of life right now. That's just where they're at. Um, so you see them resting more. because they feel a little lost. They're just not gonna tell you, or maybe they're afraid to tell you. Because you know how society is. You have to move, you have to work, you have to do something, but they're not feeling that right now. They feel like they just want to rest or be a hermit. I feel like this person has your child has influence around them that are not good for them. I think you know that already. I think they're trying to figure that out. Yeah, they got I don't like whoever this influence is. It's a friend. I'm getting it's a friend. They don't have your child's best interests at heart, but they know they could sway your child, right? To go down a path that they're on. But I think they only do it they are doing it because this is what they do. This is what they like to do. But yeah, yeah. This is a lesson your child has to learn. Okay? Okay. So I answered a couple of questions. Does anybody have any more questions before we call it? Because we've been on here for like it has to have been over an hour. Nine, nope, an hour and a half, not even. Sh- Like 9:50. Yeah, an hour and a half. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm tired though. I was just no, at least he has you. At least he knows he could depend on you, especially right now because it would have been harder for him. He probably would have lived on the street or some shit. Like it's happened to people. Thank God they have you. Like your child has you. It's a boy, right? I figured, yeah, it's your son because I saw a boy on here. His friend, he has a friend. He's starting to stay away from the friend because he's realizing that this guy friend is a really bad influence on him. He's seen it. I know you know who this is. Yeah, you know who this is. This is not a good influence. I think you read that from the start. Maybe you try to tell him, but I feel like he's seen that for himself now, which is why he doesn't want to go out anymore or do certain things anymore. Like he might be slowly like detaching from whatever this influence is. I think he's realizing it. Oh my God, Randy, you're still here late tonight. Hell no, I gotta get up. I was up all morning. I've been up at 8 in the morning working. Then I got my little drinking on, and then I'm here. Stanley, I love you, Randy. I love you guys. Y'all are fam. Y'all the fam. Does anybody have one more question to ask, or are we calling it, guys? Because I gotta go to bed. I gotta be up tomorrow. I have to work out. I'm not going live. I'm going probably Saturday night. We'll see. I have to work tomorrow night, so I have to work out and then work tomorrow night. So, and I'm hungry. All right, y'all. I love you. Nobody asked the question. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the fucking best. If you guys, I think I might go live Sunday, not Saturday night, because I have to work. Um, so yeah. Or if I don't work, if I go live Saturday, I won't go live Sunday. But either Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna go live. I have to. Um, so yeah. Don't go to bed at all yet. No, I'm gonna watch some TV before I go to sleep. But yeah. I love y'all. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Until next time. Bye.